Hi, Aileen here. Not sure how to memorize the tools and techniques for the PMP exam? By the end of this short video, you will have mastered which tools and techniques go with which processes for many of the tools and techniques you need to pass the PMP and/or the CAPM exam. Let's get started. How to memorize these tools and techniques. Watch this video all the way through to the end every day until it is easy. Comment on which tools and techniques are hardest for you below. See over time how you improve based on how your comments change. Once these tools and techniques become easier, watch every other day, every third day, once a week until test day. Make sure you pause the video if you do not know the answer and look the answers up in the PMBOK Guide, 6th edition. I'm sure it's obvious, but some of the materials we cover in this session are based on a guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, 6th edition. I'd get your PMBOK Guide out and have it open in front of you as we go through the material. Note, this video does not address every tool and technique that you will need to pass the PMP exam. You'll find other tools and techniques in other videos that I have. Let's get started. Test and inspection planning is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So now pause the video and figure out the right answer. Don't play the video until you're ready. Test and inspection planning is a tool and technique of plan quality management. Analogous estimating is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Pause the video and select the correct answer. Analogous estimating is a tool and technique of estimate durations, estimate costs, and estimate activity resources. Mitigate is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Pause the video. Mitigate is a tool and technique of plan risk responses. Bidder conferences is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Bidder conferences is a tool and technique of conduct procurements. Source selection analysis is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So source selection analysis is a tool and technique of plan procurements. How do you memorize other tools and techniques that are not covered in this video? Realize this video is part 7 in my series of memorizing tools and techniques. To see part 1 through part 6, please go to the following website and join our online study program. You'll find the online study program really helps you understand project management and not just memorize ideas. Claims administration is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Pause the video. Claims administration helps us control procurements. Financing is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Financing helps us determine budget. Co-location is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Co-location helps us develop the team. Inspection is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Inspection helps us validate scope and control quality. Now, if I'm going too fast for you, it means you're not pausing the video. So make sure you pause the video to get to the right answer. Advertising is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So advertising helps us conduct procurements. Individual and team assessments is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Individual and team assessments help us develop the team. Realize this video is about memorizing, but if you really understand the concepts, you will be able to easily eliminate the wrong answers and get to the right answer. Communication technology is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Communication technology helps us plan communications, manage communications, and develop the team. Historical information review is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Historical information review helps us determine budget. Product analysis is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Product analysis helps us define scope. To complete performance review is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. To complete performance review helps us control costs. Risk categorization is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Risk categorization helps us perform qualitative risk analysis. Information management is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Information management helps us manage project knowledge. I'm hoping this is an easy one. Knowledge management is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Knowledge management helps us manage project knowledge. Dependency determination and integration is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So dependency determination and integration helps us sequence activities. Test and product evaluations is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Test and product evaluations help us control quality. Training is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Training helps us develop the team. Design for X is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Design for X helps us manage quality. Again, if I'm going too fast, make sure you're pausing the video. Use my other videos in my online material to really help you understand project management and not just memorize concepts. Pre-assignment is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Pre-assignment helps us acquire the team. Schedule compression is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Schedule compression helps us develop and control the schedule. Do you know any examples of schedule compression? Crashing, fast tracking would be examples. 3-point estimating is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Hopefully you realize the right answer needed to be about estimating. 3-point estimating helps us estimate durations and estimate costs. Context diagram is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Context diagram helps us collect requirements. Organizational theory is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Organizational theory helps us plan resource management. Funding limit reconciliation is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Funding limit reconciliation helps us determine budget. Ground rules is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Ground rules help us manage stakeholder engagement. Change control tools is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Change control tools help us perform integrated change control. Leads and lags is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Leads and lags help us sequence activities, develop the schedule, and control the schedule. Project reporting is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Project reporting helps us manage communications. Bottom-up estimating is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Bottom-up estimating helps us estimate durations, estimate costs, and estimate activity resources. Representations of uncertainty is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Representations of uncertainty help us perform quantitative risk analysis. Decomposition is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Decomposition helps us define activities and create the WBS. Communication methods is a tool and technique that helps the project manager Communication methods help us plan communications and manage communications. Exploit is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Exploit helps us plan risk responses. Critical path method is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. The critical path method helps us develop the schedule and control the schedule. Precedence diagramming method is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So the precedence diagramming method helps us sequence activities. Communication models is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Communication models help us plan communications. Rolling wave planning is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Rolling wave planning helps us define activities. Cost aggregation is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Cost aggregation helps us determine budgets. Agile release planning is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Agile release planning helps us develop the schedule. Prompt lists is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Prompt lists help us identify risks. Audits is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Audits help us manage quality, monitor risks, and control procurements. Quality improvement methods is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Manage quality. Quality improvement methods help us manage quality. Virtual teams is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Develop team and manage team. Virtual teams help us develop the team and manage the team. Communication requirements analysis is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Communication requirements analysis helps us plan communications. Parametric estimating is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Parametric estimating helps us estimate durations, estimate costs, and estimate activity resources. Prototypes is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Prototypes help us collect requirements. Recognition and rewards is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Recognition and rewards help us develop the team. Resource optimization is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. So can you name 2 ways to optimize resources? Resource leveling, resource smoothing. So resource optimization is a tool and technique of develop schedule and control schedule. I think this one is a hard one. Problem solving is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Problem solving helps us manage quality and control resources. Contingent response strategies is a tool and technique that helps the project manager. Contingent response strategies help us plan risk responses. Schedule network analysis is a tool and technique that helps the project manager schedule network analysis helps us develop the schedule. Remember, this video is about memorizing the tools and techniques. See my other videos to help you understand the material. Join our mailing list for invites to free live training. This is Aileen. I hope you will subscribe to this channel, add a comment or two, let me know how this video helped you.